Loaded up and we got him. Yeah, I'll say that's a little better. Hey, welcome back to Double G Outdoors TV, folks. Well, we fished all weekend. Terrible weekend. Did not do well. Going up this weekend to a new lake up at the Portage Lakes up in northeastern Ohio, and we're gonna give that a shot. And I say lakes because they are several lakes that are attached to each other. So I'm gonna give that a shot. That's a new lake for me all the way around. I've never been to that lake, so stick around. We're gonna give this little challenge here a shot and try out this brand new rod and reel I got. 3-pound line, number 6 jig head, 1/48 ounce. I can throw it out there a little farther. There he is. Yeah, sometimes folks, you just gotta match your tackle. Gotta match your tackle. I was not doing a good job with that. All right, little bluegill. Yeah, that number 6 hook is. Ouch! Dang, ouch! Stuck me right in a freaking finger or palm, thumb, whatever. I got stuck somewhere, folks. All right. Sweet. Now we know what to do. Quit. Now we know what to do. We got one. Let's go, come on. We're running out of daylight. That's the problem with small fish, man. Bait thieves. Old bait thieves. Right now time. Man, I hate fishing rushed. There he is. Loaded up and we got him. Yeah, I'll say that's a little better. A little largy. A little largemouth. Alright, quit my guy. A little largemouth. Folks, I know you're like, what are you fishing Apply bait for. Well, let me tell you. If you've had the couple weeks I've had fishing, you'd be like, oh man, that's awesome. You know, it's been terrible. Absolutely terrible fishing. Alright, fish, come on. Come on, daylight. I need another half hour. Oh, shoot. There he is. Got him. Got him. No, I want you to look at the colors. His fins were all dark and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna change the battery real quick. Stay tuned. Alright. We're rushing the daylight. Man, I'd like to see one crappie. And if I'm gonna catch some bluegill, I'd like to catch a couple big ones before it gets dark on me. We're getting on them now, though. We're catching a few of them now. Come on, fish. Yeah, and that's a 1/48 ounce jig head, number 6 hook. Ooh. I'm rushing. Let him take it under, stupid. See, I'm like a little kid. I get excited. Come on, fish. There he, oh! Come on. Let's go, baby. I just need to know that there's a crappie alive still in here. I swear to you, I think there's an old boy in here that was taking them out. Every time he was up here. Not that he could decimate the population or nothing, but there he is. Seems to be a little better of a fish, whatever it is. Is that a little largemouth? It is. That's not a little largemouth. Little pond largie. Alright. Beauteous. beauteous. So I was kind of saving this to the end. I got news today that my old fishing partner, a friend since I was 15 years old, passed away this morning after surgery. I won't name his name right now. His family's still trying to process everything. But it was a dear friend. I'm gonna miss him. The last few years we chat once or twice a year maybe, and that was it. My wife would serve him and his wife for Saturday morning breakfast when my wife had a little side job there for a while, waitressing. And just great people. And man, I actually got him in the bass tournament fishing. Yeah, he was my bass tournament partner for a long time. And he got sick with he had a lung disease, a little rare lung disease, and anyway, he couldn't do the, we do those 8-hour tournaments, and it would be, you're right out in the heat and stuff, and he couldn't take the heat like he used to. So he kind of quit that. He did a league on his own with some older gentlemen that was like their old timers league, and they were basically done by like noon or something like that. But when the heat got started, he didn't have to be out there. So, but we didn't get to fish together, no more after that. But I mean, still, lifelong friend. Considered him a lifelong friend. I would do anything for him. And we were, I worked for him at 2 different businesses. He owned a bow shop, and he was also a master plumber. So he had his own plumbing business, and treated me like gold at all of them. You can't come by people like that no more, And he gave me a shot. I remember I got laid off because there was no work at one point, and I was a single guy trying to make it and pay for truck payments and apartment and everything else, and he kept me working, man. Even when I didn't have a job, he said, "You ever think about being a plumber?" I'm like, never had given it a thought in my mind. He's like, "I need somebody." So I went to work for him. I would have stayed working for him, but those of you who watch the channel know I'm an elevator guy, and I got offered a job back at the elevator company, which obviously proved to be the right decision to go back, because he ended up having to sell his business and stuff later on. He got too sick for a little while to do that, plus his insurance and stuff. To be on his wife's insurance, he couldn't have that. Couldn't have his own insurance or whatever the deal was. That's neither here nor there, but I mean, me and him has been on big game hunts together. We've been bear hunting, we've been caribou hunting together. Actually, I don't know if he went caribou hunting with me now that I think about it. We bear hunted together. He was a hell of a woodsman. Killed a lot of big bucks. He was turkeys. I think he had the Grand Slam. He had completed the Grand Slam. I know. I don't think he got the World Slam. I think he did the Grand Slam, turkey hunter. But just a hell of an outdoorsman. Didn't matter. All around man's man. Ooh, that's a little better of a fish. Hey. Oh, he just hit it hard. He is better. He's bigger than anything I've caught so far. They all feel big on 3-pound line, boys. Yeah, he ain't no better. Just felt better. Oop. Sorry, Mr. Fishy. I could have did a little better at that release. You guys are like, why do you keep throwing those minnows? Well, you see me throwing different colors and whatever. My patience is thin and my time is very valuable right now. Right now, the content, I'm hoping a summer bite treats me good. Yeah, hoping the fall bite treats me good this year. I think a lot of these places I'm going to go to, if I can keep it from raining. Got him. Oh, he turned it loose. If she's not raining, it'll be all right, you know. Folks, what I'm doing with that, if I don't get a bite in the first few seconds, 10 seconds or so, 5 seconds, whatever, I'm moving it. I'm not letting the old minnow, and I tail hook these minnows today. I don't normally tail hook, but I figured that wiggling head, right there he is, old turtle. Man, those right here are the only reason I don't catfish this place. And it's not, I just don't want to deal with them because they're all over in here. Huh. And man, you want to talk about going through your bait and then you're trying to get a snapping turtle off. A lot of times that's exactly why they're not biting in here. I look rushed, don't I? It's because I am. We're running out of time, folks. I gotta keep these dudes enticed. Oh, here we go. Come on now. Get it. Hopefully you can see that little bobber right there. Man, it's so pretty out. Nice and calm. It wasn't when I got here, but it is now. There he is. Knew what that dude was. Little bluegill chunked my minnow. Dude. Chill, my guy. Alright, there he is. Old fat head. I know. Yeah, this guy's minnow fishing. Is he 3? Yep. I would be like, yes I am. I'm 3. And I'm okay with it. I like being 3. Come on now. Don't stop now on me, fish. There he is. Oh, no. I didn't set the hook when he took off with it. trying to let it load. There he is. Got it. Another little largemouth. Another little largemouth. Quit. Quit. Another little largie. There he is. Another largemouth. He was skin hooked. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Sorry, Mr. Largemouth. I dropped you. There you went. Right out in the deep as fast as you could go. Yeah, I gotta burn these minnows because we're going, like I said, we're going out of town. How you doing? There it is. Come on. Let's go. Ah. We're right down here where it's not liking the lighting, I'm sure. Mosquitoes are swarming me. I think our place, our Airbnb this weekend that we've got is right on the lake. Pretty sure it butts up to the water. And obviously I'm taking my boat, but might be able to do some night catfishing. I'm not sure. There he is. Oh, largemouth. He's a digging. He's a digging. Look at him, folks, down in that water. Right there. There he is. If you'd asked me 10 years ago if I would have ever fished with 3-pound line, I would have told you, hell no, no way. Never dreamed. And this has been this Paravis Twitchmaster line that I use. It's been a very good line. I mean, I caught a catfish that was about 4 pounds on it. I didn't break it off till I tried to pull it through this grass right here. So I gotta tell you, it's impressive to be what it is. Alright, sorry, you didn't see the hookup on that probably. Their bluegill went crazy. We're up here, knock them out of the park. Not really. Hey, if you guys like what we're doing or trying to here until we get back on these crappie, these sockeye, man, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Give me a chance to get this thing going. It's a lot. And my hours have been really crazy with work lately, so we're gonna keep chugging along. The other thing is, man, go on catchmorefish.net. Check out these catch more baits. I'm telling you what, I swear by them. I catch so many fish on these things. But I'll tell you, this August month has been the dog days of summer and just not been a good month for me at all this year. Last year, I kept the fish moving a little bit. I mean, I was catching more and finding more. Oh, we got popped. All right. Folks, we're almost completely out of light here. I'm trying to keep going because I'm catching some fish and I haven't, and it feels pretty good to even get a tug on the line. There he is. Oh, that's a crappie. Hey. Looky there. Looky there, folks. Just a little toot. We'll take that. We will take that tonight. There he is. Got him, whatever he is. On the old bluegill. On the old bluegill. Ouch. Stop it. Good Lord, guy. You ain't allowed to have my minnow. You almost got to keep him. Crap. Let's go. Well, that makes me happy. We picked up a crappie. Yeah, that's what makes me wonder. You know what I mean? They're not moving in and out until late, dark. There he is. Another little pipsqueak. Ouch. And them little ones are always the ones that stick you. Alright folks, well that wraps it up for the night. Got too dark to see, so stay tuned. We're going to go up to this Portage Lakes this weekend. We're going to see what we can do. Just keep on fishing, and more to come. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.